I want to get to what the president said this morning. This is breaking stuff, so hit that like button, hit that share button. This was the president calling in to Fox and Friends this morning. Yeah, we already know this, that he stopped his meeting in the middle to call Zelensky. Here we go. This is him talking to Fox and Friends this morning.
I know yesterday you talked about arranging a meeting to take place in 2 weeks between Putin and Zelensky. Is there an update there, and do you plan to attend?
No, I thought I'd do first let them meet. You know, they haven't been exactly best friends. They haven't gotten along very well. And I called President Putin yesterday, and I do have a good relationship. But it, only matters if we get things done. Otherwise, I don't care about the relationship. I do have a good relationship with him, but I want to get things done. I've solved 7 wars. We ended 7 wars. I thought this would be one of the easier ones, and this has turned out to be the toughest one. India, Pakistan. I mean, these were big ones, and also all big ones, and some going for 31, 32 years, one for 35 years. The Congo, think of that, the Congo and Rwanda for 35 years. I got that one done. I got them all done, but this one is the one that is the most difficult, and I thought it would be an easy one. So I hope President Putin is going to be good, and if he's not, it's going to be a rough situation. And I hope that President Zelensky will do what he has to do. He has to show some flexibility also. The thing is a mess. This was started by Joe Biden. This was a war that should have never happened. Millions of people are dead. The country's blown to pieces, Ukraine, and it's a shame,
All right, so there you go. All right, let's keep going because he said a lot this morning. I want to break through it here. There we go. This is him discussing, like I said, the historicness of all the European leaders showing up at one time. Let's play it.
They have respect for our country again. A year ago, they wouldn't have come. They wouldn't have even thought about it. Now, we've become the hottest country anywhere in the world. Everybody wants to be here. When I made the call, they came. And they said there's really never been anything like it. You'd have one president or one prime minister, but there's never been, such a group. And these really represent the European nations, these people. And they're very good people. And they want to end the war, that horrible war with Ukraine and Russia. It's a horrible war. They have respect.
All right. Don't we have one more, Todd?
Yep.
I hope President Putin is going to be good. And if he's not, it's going to be a rough situation. And I hope that President Zelensky will do what he has to do. He has to show some flexibility also. The thing is a mess. This was started by Joe Biden.
We already heard this one. All right, go to my page because I just posted. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. All right, this is a good one. One of the European leaders told President Trump, "You're doing such a great job. Let's revisit this and get another meeting in like 1 or 2 or 3 months." This is President Trump's response to that. Let's play this.
And one of the things at the table was one of the gentlemen, who's a great guy, but he said, "I hope I didn't insult him." He said, "Well, let's meet in another month or 2, and let's see if we can start, making some." I said, "A month or 2? You're going to have another 40,000 people dead in a month or 2. You have to do it tonight." And I did, actually. I called President Putin, and we're trying to work out a meeting with President Zelensky. We'll see what happens there. And then if it works out, then I'll go to the trilat and close it up. And
there you go. Okay, so that's the plan. And the plan right now, actually, I want you to go to my page, Todd, because I just posted a video of something that he said at the end that I want to play. The plan as it stands right now is they are looking for a meeting between Putin and Zelensky within the next 2 weeks. And I think that when that happens, if that goes the way that we want it to go, I think you're looking at a trilat meeting by October, just like President Trump said right there, and close it out. I think you're going to see the optics of President Putin, President Zelensky signing a peace accord or whatever they're going to call it, and then Donald Trump's going to be sitting right there in the middle of it. I think that's the shot. I think that's the visual. I think that's it. But here's another thing, and this is what I want to close it out with. President Trump this term versus his first term, night and day difference in the good, in my opinion. I believe that President Trump had an encounter with the Lord in Butler, Pennsylvania. I believe it. With all my heart, I believe it. If you believe that, comment an American flag in the chat right now. Now, is he perfect? Nope. Is he what we would call a baby Christian? Yep. So is what he's about to say here like totally correct? No, you can't do works to get into heaven and things like that. But I think it shows his heart and where he's at. And this is Donald Trump talking about he wants to get to heaven, which I think that this is real. I think this is Donald talking here. And I just think this is very powerful. So take a listen to this.
Just want to end it. I want to end it. You know, we're not losing American lives. We're not losing American soldiers. We're losing Russian and Ukrainian, mostly soldiers. Some people, as missiles hit wrong spots or get lobbed into cities like Kiev and towns. But, you know, if I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I think that's I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole. But if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons. Well, I think I saved a lot of lives with India, Pakistan. They were going at it. The planes were being shot down. That was going to be maybe a nuclear war if I let that go. And I did that through trade. Just want to end it. I want to end it.
All right, so there you go. At the end of the day, I just want to end it. You know, if I can get to heaven, he makes a little joke. Like I hear from people I'm not doing very well. And again, we want to affirm the fact that no, you can't work
that's not gonna happen.
your ways into heaven. However, you can build up. You know, there's two judgments in heaven. Did you know the Lord? And then what did you do? Right. And so I really do. I believe that President Trump had a God encounter in Butler, Pennsylvania.
I agree.
I think just the sheer science saying that he had a 0.09% chance of surviving that, and he walked away. I think all of those things. I do. I think he had a God encounter there, and I think the changes that you're seeing in him and how he's going about things and stuff. I think it is that baby Christian across the board. But to his point, if he is able to end this war, if he is able to, along with all the other wars he's ended, you do have to go, well, how many lives has he saved in that regard? And so I think all those things do play into, you know, what did you do with the opportunities that God gave you in those situations? And he has one of the most ultimate opportunities of anyone that any of us will ever have, and that is to be the president of the United States. And so I thought that was a really powerful thing. I thought it was worth sharing with everybody. But that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't think that you can look at it unless you're the lying left and say that anything but progress is being made in the right direction. I think we're going to have a bilateral meeting between Zelensky and Putin within the next 2 weeks, and then look for, that'll put us in September, look for, I think, a trilat in October. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a peace deal in October, Todd. I'm feeling it. Put a hundo on it right now. Put a peace deal in October.
We'll talk about this on
I'll
the
take
premium.
that.
We'll talk about this on the premium. But my question is, which one of the leaders, because Putin and Zelensky, obviously they don't have the administration or the executive branches like we do here in America. Obviously, you know, Donald Trump can't just declare war like Putin and Zelensky can, because they literally don't answer to anybody because they're former KGB or whatever. You know, they're just like mob bosses over there. So my question is, which one of the two would you two think would be more opted to mess up the whole deal because I
think we're
money?
past it. I think we're past it. Ukraine knows that if they screw it up, all the money's gone. All the money's gone, all the security's gone. Russia knows that if they screw it up, all the trade deals and nuclear trade deals and import-export deals that they just worked out in Alaska, that's gone. That's what I think. I do. Just like I said for Alaska, just like I said for yesterday, I think it's further down the road than it's being portrayed in the media right now, and that's on purpose.